We're running out of time, Anubarak. How far are we from the exit?
Not far. We have entered the Upper Kingdom. The exit should lead us to the base of the glacier itself. However, there are still hidden traps and pitfalls to account for.
Take cover!
Arthas!
The entire passage collapsed. There's no time to dig through this. I'll have to move quickly and find my own way out. Hopefully Anubarak and the others survived. Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. I'll be singed if I get too close to those flames. I'll need this gold for when I reach the glacier. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. Faithless coward. This is more like it. More of the Nerubians' blasted mechanisms. I'll have to time this perfectly. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it. Another quake? What is it now? Speak, fool. No one orders me around. What is it now? Now, Frostmourne. Finally. This is more like More gold. This might help us later. At last. Finally. At last. Tread lightly. Frostmourne hungers. At last. This is more like it. What is it now? For the Lich King. Finally. Now, Frostmourne. At last. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. At last. No one orders me around. This is more like it. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. At last. What is it now? Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. I'll make sure you suffer. No one orders me around. What is it now? Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. I must find a way across this strange obstacle. Frostmourne hungers. Tread lightly. Finally. Frostmourne hungers. At last. This is more like it. Finally. This is more like it. Anubarak, you made it.
I see now why the Lich King chose you as his champion, Death Knight. Few men could have survived this labyrinth alone.
No one orders me around. Frostmourne hungers.
Another earthquake. We must hurry, Death Knight.
No one orders me around. Finally. Ah, at last. This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally. Ah, at last. This is more
Time
like
is
it.
fleeting.
Tread lightly.
Speak.
What is it now?
I have heard the summons.
Speak, fool. Frostmourne hungers. Finally. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Something's breaking through. Defensive positions!
I'll see to it.
This is more like it. What is it now?
I have heard the summons.
Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last.
I serve only the frozen throne.
This is more like it. Finally.
Speak.
For the Lich King.
I serve only the frozen throne. We're running out of time. We must find the exit.
Ah, at last. Finally.
Time is fleeting.
This is more like it. Ah, at last. Finally. Ah, at last. This is more like it.
They're blocking the way to the exit. We'll have to fight our way through them to reach it. I'll wait.
Frostmourne hungers. For the Lich King. Ah, at last. Finally. This is more like
I
it.
serve only
Frostmourne
the frozen
hungers.
throne you ran.
Finally. Frostmourne hungers. This is more like it. Frostmourne hungers. You will know endless torment.
And the dead.
Faithless coward. Your pain shall be legendary. You will know endless torment.
You may feel the sting you ran. The time is now.
This is more like it. Finally.
I have heard the summons. Speak. I await. I serve only
Speak,
the
fool.
frozen throne.
Tread lightly.
Speak.
Speak, fool. Ah, at last. Frostmourne hungers. Ah, at last. Finally.
My might cannot be matched.
Frostmourne hungers.
Now quickly, head through that door. The exit to the surface lies just beyond.
It'll be good to see the sun again.
Remember, Illidan and the true battle still await us in the world above. Hopefully our trek through the Dark Earth bought us the precious time we needed.